Hi, this is Spiro, and I'm here in Suffolk, England. I want to talk about the Scottevest today, my Scottevest, and I must say they've held up very well. I was in a snowstorm in London a Monday night on the way to see the Pet Shop Boys play at the O2 Arena, and if it hadn't been for my multiple Scottevest that I was wearing, I would have been very cold and probably would have been unable to make the journey, frankly. So I'm wearing a few Scottevest today. I've got the soft shell on, and as you can maybe guess, there's a very cold breeze. It's about 0 degrees Celsius and 32 degrees Fahrenheit right now with the wind chill a bit more. But this Scottevest soft shell is made of a material, I don't know all the details of it, but you can check it out on the website, where it blocks wind and water. It has been snowing and raining here, so it's done quite well. This system here that allows you to cut out the cold is quite nice, and as you can see, it's a well-built jacket. Now, if I open it up, and you can see this is great for gloves, this little thing that it holds on here. If I open it up, we can take a look at all the pockets that are available to you. Now I've got multiple Scottevests on, so I don't need to go through every detail on the jacket, but I will say that the system that's outlined in this jacket on both sides, the personal area network, is the same for multiple Scottevests. So here you can see on this side I've got a spot for a pen, same on this side too. And here you can place your iPod, your iPhone, whatever it might be. You've got a clear lining here, so you can still use the equipment through this. This is for travel documents, and each little place has a nice little icon there, so you can see what you're supposed to be putting in there, at least a general guideline. So here's your travel docs, and there's also a larger pocket, the pub pocket as it's called, where you can place larger items, magazines, what have you. On this side, you've got another spot for PDA or an iPhone. You can see I've got actually headphones cabled up into it. Sunglasses, and you even got a little cleaner for the sunglasses. Very handy. If you scratch your sunglasses though, like I do, you're out of luck. You just have to buy new sunglasses. And then here, this is a spot for a camera, and you've even got a spot for little RAM cards and things, so that's very handy. So that is the soft shell. It's really great as it's called, just as a shell. Now I've got underneath it the Fleece 5.0. I really like this one. It's just like all the Scottevest products, very well constructed. Multiple pockets. Let me go ahead and open this up. Again, very similar, well, pretty much identical network here for all of your equipment. Again, larger pockets. I've actually got my Kindle with me. Little Jules Verne, never hurt. And in my travel pouch, got my U.S. passport in case I get stopped by the Suffolk Border Control. That's never going to happen. There's nobody out here. Believe me. It's too cold, even if they were. Here you've got a place for your ID. I've got some business cards for Computer Solutions Group here. And of course I've got my headphones. Now what I like to do is put my headphones in each jacket, so I'm always ready, and I actually wire it. There's two different ways you can wire these things. One way is the way that Scott Jordan prefers in his video, and the way that I prefer also, is to actually wire it through the jacket. But if you, maybe you're going to be taking your headphones out, going to be using it somewhere else, you can go through these little clip-ons. But I do it actually through the jacket itself, up through these handy little hooks, and then I keep the headphones here in this pouch on each side, so it kind of keeps them out of the way. So the fleece just works great for either underneath a shell or on its own. And again, lots of great pockets. Each jacket has a keychain on the right side, so you can keep your keys on it. It's also got a spot for placing water bottles. It works great for other things, actually. I put some other items in here as well to kind of keep them straight. On this side, you've got another useful pocket. Each pocket in the Scottevest products, I won't say each one, but most have a secondary pocket. Either a secondary pocket or even a small pouch that you can put change into, things that are just easily, that might disappear. Also on the Fleece, real handy are these front pockets, which I really like. You can go in here and they're easy to access. I've got some chapstick and some, whoops, hand cream. Put those back. So that's the soft shell and the fleece. So if you have any other questions about these, feel free to post them on my blog. Let's move on, shall we? What else do we have under here? Well, we've got a, let's close this up here. We've got, this is just a what do they call this? Jane, do you know?
Well, I call it a jumper, but...
It's not technically a jumper. In England, they call them jumpers. This is the...
sweatshirt, maybe?
No, it's just a...
It's a sweater fleece, maybe?
Yeah, I'd have to check the site. This is another... This is great. This thing is... let me tell you why I have this. Jane is English, and so she said that when I was wearing the Fleece 5.0 around the house, I was being rude. Because in England, they don't wear jackets inside. Being an American, I really didn't see the harm in it, but when she saw this on the website, she said this will do just so. It's a pullover, that's what they call it, it's a pullover.
Yeah.
Now the pullover has a pocket here. Again, I've got some cord there. You've got a pocket here, and you've got two pockets on this side. Again, really comfy, really warm. I sound like Scott Jordan, but he's right. They're very comfortable, very warm. Underneath this, I've got the tech shirt, and you've got, this is good for working out, good for all around stuff. Keeps you cool. Believe me, I don't need that right now, but I wear it for comfort. Again, I just keep my headphones pretty much wired up to each of these. Do you have any suggestions for Scott and the team? Well, just really some minor stuff, but I would just mention on this, it would really be great if there were pockets for the headphones. They don't have them. Every other jacket has that. So if it had somewhere where you could put the headphones in, that would be great. Also, there's no mention of this. It looks like there's a pocket for a pen in here. It's not mentioned on the site. Kind of handy. At first, I was very excited because I thought that was where I could put my headphone jack there, or my little headphone butt, but unfortunately it wasn't. So I think that would be a really great feature to have. One other thing that I know Scott talks about is the ability to use your iPhone or whatever through this material here. Now, you can do it, especially when somebody calls you, you can see their face here. But what you can't do is you can't really type that well, at least as far as I'm concerned, because it does get a little blurry. You'd have to really push this flat. Maybe if it was a little bit tighter, there was some way to make this a little bit tighter, it might work a little bit better. Also, on this pullover, it would be great if when you want to wire down to these pockets down here, you could actually wire it through the jacket instead of having the cable kind of hanging out inside the jacket itself. So that would be just a couple of suggestions that I would have.